Hello, everyone. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to the Yvonne Latrell's podcast. Guys and dolls, remember, if you would like to be a guest on the show, if you would like to advertise on the show, or if you have a show idea, you guys can hit us up, 305-204-3371. Again, that number is 305-204-3371. You guys and dolls can always log on to our website, which is www.YvonneLatrellPodcast.com. Again, that's www.YvonneLatrellPodcast.com. So I want to say happy holidays, everyone. I hope everyone had a very, very, very Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh, I'm going to say this before I get into today's show, which today's topic is you are single because you don't have any choices. But before I get into the show, I just want to say Christmas 2025 was the bomb diggity. Oh my gosh, I think this was probably one of the best Christmas ever. OMG. So we had Christmas dinner at one of my sister's house, and oh my gosh, it was just a good time, a great time. It was so many of us, like everybody. My mom took pictures with all of her kids, and I was on the mic DJing, and someone else was supposed to be making the drinks because I was supposed to be making the drinks. But let me tell y'all, I was so exhausted. I was so tired because I had made spinach and cheese dip with shrimp. I made a crab dip. I made a pan of macaroni and cheese. I made this chocolate lasagna. It's an Oreo dessert. I believe that I told you guys about that before. I made chocolate chip pie. And oh my gosh, we just had so much fun, so much food, so much family, and just a great time. Oh my gosh, we definitely had a great time. So I hope all of you had a great time as well. And I think that is pretty much all I have to say about that. I'm trying to see if there was anything else that I had to say. I should have wrote it down or whatever, but I didn't. So if there's something that I wanted to say, I will say it in the following show. And I know I was supposed to do the show again on Wednesday. So the show is still going to be every Wednesday. Well, that's my plan. I would like it to be every Wednesday. And I'm like, Wednesday morning, I'm like, okay, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, do this show. And oh my gosh, I was just so tired. I don't know. This week went by so fast. Christmas has just passed us already. And it went by too fast. I just wish it could have just stayed longer, but I had such a good time, a great time or whatever. Anyway, so let me go ahead and get into today's show. And today's topic is you are single because you don't have any choices. You don't have any choices to choose from. So it's like, come on, stop lying. So I came up with this topic because I hear so many people, mainly women, and I'm not saying all women because if you're a baddie, I'm not talking to you, but it's mainly women who always say that they're single by choice. And the truth is, you're single because you don't have any choices. You're single because you're not good looking. You're overweight. You have a nasty attitude. You keep a dirty place. You have badass kids. You have too many baby daddies. You're always begging. And the list go on and on and on and on. But here's the thing. The main thing is, do you attract men? Because a woman that begs or keep a dirty house or has badass kids, if she's good looking, she's going to attract men. And then later on, he'll find out all of the other stuff and she'll probably be single again, depending on the man. But in her case, she can pull a man because she's good looking. So, and this is like not all about looks, but this definitely have a lot to do with looks, because most people, when they do get into a relationship, it's because they are instantly attracted to the other person. So, hey, I mean, it is what it is. I don't make the rules, but that's exactly what it is. Now, you do have some people that say, they can look past the looks, because sometimes, the looks fade. I guess it all depends, because I mean, like, to me, Barack Obama, I think that he's still nice looking, and Harrison Ford. But that's just me. They're older, but I think that they're still nice looking. To me, they're still good looking. But anyways, if no one is ever trying to talk to you, if no one is trying to take you out, or asking you for your number or anything like that, you want to take a good look at yourself. Take a good look at yourself in the mirror. And you might not be as good looking as you think. And you might know that you're not good looking. But the thing is, they even spoke about beauty in the Bible. And so, like, I think it was a lady named Rachel in the Bible, whatever. She was so beautiful. And I don't know, I forgot the story, but I know the guy wanted Rachel. He didn't want her sister, but I think the dad, I don't know, you guys read the story for yourself. But the point is, they talked about beauty in the Bible. So sadly, everyone is not attractive. And the truth is, you cannot be ugly on the outside and the inside. You need to have a beautiful soul if you're not good looking. And you got to be honest with yourself. If you're good looking. If you're not good looking. You just got to keep it real. It's just like a fat person thinking that they're skinny. Like, come on, no. Like, get on the scale. The scale is going to tell you the truth. The problem is, there are some ugly people that think that they are beautiful. I mean, maybe they do have a beautiful inside, but on the outside, they're just not. And here's the thing. I'm not being mean, because I didn't create the word ugly. I didn't make people, look the way that they look. So it's not like I'm saying, like I said, ugly, that word did not come from me. I didn't make it up. So the word is here for a reason. I didn't create it. So, like I said, I'm not being mean. But I remember working at this place, and one of my coworkers, and I really hate to say this, but I mean, she's not going to know that I'm talking about her, even if she hear the podcast, because she know about the podcast. So she's not going to know that I'm talking about her. But I had a coworker, and she was so ugly. Like, oh my gosh, she was so ugly. Like, I used to hate to look at her, and I just thought that she was just so ugly. And I used to be mad at her for being ugly. But she just was not good looking. Some people aren't like what you would call beautiful, but they're not ugly. They might be, just plain, but she was just really hard to look at. And she was just kind of scary to look at. But either way, as time went on, she didn't look so bad anymore. She was never good looking, but she just wasn't she wasn't bad to look at anymore. And she actually turned out to be a very nice person. So once I got past, her looks, I, just thought like, oh my gosh, she's a nice person. And then she was easy to look at because I actually began to see her as a nice person. So that's why I understand when people make that statement, you can't be ugly on the outside and the inside. She actually have a very beautiful inside, and it made the outside look not so bad. But now here's the thing. Okay, so one day she was upset at another coworker, and I know I'm off topic for a minute, but I'm just, I just want to say, that, how some people, they just don't think that they're ugly, and they go around saying, hey, I'm single by choice, but they don't have any choices. But anyway, so like I was saying real quick, the ugly coworker who happened to be a nice lady, she was mad at one of our other coworkers, and I don't know what happened, but I just noticed she was mad at him one day, and then she had the nerve to call him ugly. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like, has she looked in the mirror? Like, and I started wondering, like, does she think that she's good looking? And I know it's like I just said, like, has she looked in the mirror? But yeah, of course she looked in the mirror. Everyone looks in the mirror. But either way, I was just wondering, like, does she think she's good looking, and can ugly people call other people ugly? That's a good question. But I mean, she is not a good looking woman, but she called this guy ugly. But the thing is, most people are into looks. And no matter what you say, how you say it, whether you want to be, real or not, mean or not, the truth is, most people are into looks. I have an ex, one of my exes. He is huge on looks. He will not date a woman if she's overweight or if she's unattractive. He will not date her at all. Then I have another ex. When I was about 19, this particular ex was, I think, about 24. And he told me, he was like, I'm letting you know right now, if you get too comfortable and you get all fat and you let yourself go, I'll leave you. I will leave. And he was really serious, and I thought it was so funny at the time. And I was like, growing up, I was always like really small or whatever, and it was hard for me to gain weight. Now I'm thick now. I'm not fat, but I'm definitely thicker, way thicker than what I was. And gaining weight for me was hard. I used to read books on gaining weight because I was just like too much on the small side. But yeah, so that particular ex, that's another ex who told me if I let myself go and get fat, that he will leave. Then I have another ex where he never really said anything about looks, but he definitely liked good looking women. I've seen his exes, and the ones that I have seen, all of them are good looking. So, I have to give credit where credit is due. That particular ex, all his exes are, I hate to say it, but all of them, they're some baddies. They are some baddies. So, like, hey, you just can't hate. I'm not going to hate because all his exes are good looking. But here's the thing. Thinking you are the shit when you're not the shit, that's really embarrassing on your part. You can't go thinking that you're the shit when you're not. Saying people want you when nobody really want you is crazy. You're single because you're not attractive. That's the main thing. You're not attractive. And that's basically it. So I say that to say, again, you're single by choice because you have no choices. You're single because you have no choices to choose from. And like saying one thing, anybody can say whatever. Like I can say, oh, I have options, this, that, or whatever. I say I have options because I have receipts. I say I have options because I can show, like, okay, I have people like in my inboxes and my DMs trying to talk to me all the time, telling me, oh, you're so beautiful, oh, you're so gorgeous, and this and that. So this is stuff that, this is regular for me, regular schmegler. But it's the truth. So like, you have to have receipts. Like me, I can pick up the phone and be like, okay, don't say nothing. I'm going to do a 3-way and just listen. I wouldn't embarrass I wouldn't do that anyways. Cause I'm not trying to prove nothing to anyone. But the thing is, if you're good looking, you're just good looking. If you're not, you're just not. But if you're not, you can try to work on yourself. You can try to enhance your looks. The thing is, a good looking person is just good looking regardless. They're good looking to both sexes. And I'm going to use some more celebrities as an example. I know, like I said about getting older, and I said I still think Barack Obama and Harrison Ford, I did say I think that they are good looking, and I'm going to just use celebrities as examples because they are well known, at least most of the ones that I'm going to name. So of course I'm going to say Beyonce, because she is a baddie. Beyonce is bad with makeup. She's bad without makeup. So is Kim Kardashian, Rihanna, Kelly Rowland, Jennifer Lopez, and Madonna. Those are like my top picks. And I'm basically I'm pretty much fans of all of them. Like Kim Kardashian, I know people be like, well, what have she done or whatever, but I was entertained by their reality show. So and on the reality show, I pretty much like, I liked her. It's not pretty much, like, I liked her when I just liked her. So there's no trying to make up why I liked her or whatever. I liked her, and regardless of whatever she did, that ain't got nothing to do with me. She's nice looking. Kim Kardashian is nice looking. From pictures from way back that I've seen of her, Kim Kardashian is nice looking. So it is what it is. You don't have to like her, but calling her ugly would be just really crazy, because she's definitely not ugly. Nor is Beyonce or Rihanna or Kelly Rowland or Jennifer Lopez or Madonna. And I've seen all of them with lashes. I've seen all of them without lashes, without the wigs or the weaves or whatever. There are some good looking women. All of them are good looking. And like I said, when you're a baddie, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. Hey, you're nice looking. So it doesn't matter who's looking at you. If a man is looking at you or a woman is looking at you, you're nice looking. You don't have to be gay or whatever. Because like me, I'm not a gay woman. I'm not into women. I've never been with a woman, and I don't plan on being with a woman. But if a woman is good looking, I'm just gonna, keep it real. That's a good looking woman. Like, damn, she's a good looking woman. She has a nice shape. She's a baddie. She's a cutie. She's pretty. She's gorgeous. If she's good looking, she's just good looking, and that's it. It is what it is. And that's it. And the same thing, Morris Chestnut, Brad Pitt. I think that they are good looking men. I think if other men look at them, And I'm not talking about gay men, I'm talking about straight men. I mean, I know men are different. They're not going to be like women were more, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Oh my gosh. I like your hair. I like your outfit. Oh my gosh, that looks good on you or whatever. Men don't do that. But at the same time, if it's, if it's a straight man and he see Morris Chestnut or Brad Pitt, he might not be all, oh my gosh, that's a gorgeous man. But in his mind, he know that that's not an ugly man. Neither one of them, they're not ugly men. Both Morris Chestnut and Brad Pitt, both of them are good looking men. So whether a woman looks at them or a man, both of them are good looking. So that's what I'm saying. When you're good looking, you're just good looking. You're not going to just be good looking to yourself. Good looking is when other people find you attractive. Other people let you know how good looking you are. And me, like with me, I'm not conceited or anything. I'm definitely not conceited. I'm just so cool. I'm so laid back. But I have people all the time. I hear that I'm good looking all the time. I hear, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so gorgeous, you're so pretty. I hear that all the time from different guys. So this is not something that I hear once in a while or whatever. Because I'm laughing because my brother, one day I was telling him that somebody from the church had seen me, and I told him, I was like, that the guy from the church, it actually was an old pastor from the church, and he was like, you're beautiful. And I was like, well, hey, we know that the pastor got a good eyesight. And my brother was like, well, we know something is wrong with the pastor eyes. So like my brother, he'll call me fat and stuff like that. And of course, we tease each other, but like, he's the one person that that will say, things like that to me. But but that's just how we are. But anyways, like I said, so I hear I get compliments all the time. And I appreciate the compliments. And so, like, even there's this one time with me and one of my exes, like the ex who I said that he only date good looking women. And you can't be fat. He don't like fat women. He don't like, women that are unattractive, but he don't want, it's like he want to show you off, but at the same time, he don't want anybody, I guess he don't want to be disrespected, because so yeah, you want people to find the person that you're with attractive. But one day me and him was together, and this man was just staring me down, and then he got mad at the man, and then he was like, oh, what he looking at? Oh, his ugly ass. Like, I mean, come on. Like, the man was just looking, I mean, maybe he was looking too hard, so my ex probably felt disrespected or whatever, but, he was mad at that guy for looking too hard at me or whatever, but, whatever. So anyways, like I say, back to my point. Like, the truth is, you are single because you don't have choices. Now, some women, especially now if you are a baddie, you probably do have choices, but you just don't want to be bothered. But like I said, some people that are not good looking, they want to use that line. They want to use that for themselves, and they know for a fact that they are single because nobody is attracted to them. And, sometimes, like I said, it may take some, enhancement. But now here's the thing, like with makeup. Okay. With makeup, just like, the people that I named, Kelly Rowland, Jennifer Lopez, like, okay, like I said, okay, with makeup, they're nice looking. Without makeup, they're nice looking. And what people need to realize, okay, just because someone wears makeup, that doesn't mean, oh well, they just look because they look good because they have on makeup. Okay, we're gonna stop saying that because sometimes some people can wear lashes and wigs and this and that, and there's no difference. So, and that's just the thing. Some people just are just really good looking. Some people are just gorgeous and they can't help it. And I'm giving y'all an example. Okay, if Whoopi Goldberg, Venus, or Serena Williams, um, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jodie Foster, if they put on eyelashes and a wig, they're still not gonna be no Beyonce. And Whoopi Goldberg, no, I'm trying to see which one. Venus Williams, child please. I ain't even trying to be funny, but child please. Whoopi Goldberg, child please. Whoopi Goldberg can put on lashes, and Whoopi Goldberg, she's okay. I like her as, well, when I'm watching The View, because I do watch The View from time to time. I like to sit and listen, and sometimes I agree with them, sometimes I don't, but this is not about the show or whatever. But Whoopi Goldberg needs a whole makeover, and so that's what I'm saying. Like, don't talk about lashes and wigs, because Whoopi Goldberg, if she put on eyelashes and a wig, child please, she still is not going to be no Beyonce. Now, Jodie Foster is not ugly. Jodie Foster is just plain. Like, maybe it probably would enhance her a little bit. She's not somebody that I would look and be like, oh my gosh, she's beautiful, but she's not ugly. She's just always been just plain, just plain or whatever. I don't know. Now, like I said, yeah, makeup probably would enhance her. I don't think it would do Whoopi Goldberg any good. It just wouldn't. I don't know, but Whoopi need a new stylist, because I don't know what she got going on. Like I said, she seemed like an okay person when I'm watching The View, whenever I watch that show. But now, hey, let me see, I think she had been married 3 times, so I don't know. So let me shut my mouth, because she has had a husband. Well, she had 3 of them, and she have a child. But sometimes that don't mean anything either. I mean, now you could get a husband, that's one thing, but anybody can have a damn baby. So I talked about that before too. Like, a baby mama ain't nothing to brag on. Now, you a wife, yeah, but a baby mama, no. But yeah, so anyways, that's gonna do it for now. I don't have anything else to say. But guys and dolls, I don't know if I'm gonna be on Wednesday or what. So okay. Let me figure that part out. Because I'm tired of saying every Wednesday. Then when next week come, then I have a show out on Thursday, or I have a show out on Friday, or and today is Saturday. So, child, please, I don't know. I'm trying to get it together. So guys, please bear with me, so y'all see that I'm consistent. I'm coming every week. I'm here every week. But I just, I've been on a long vacation. So I'm on vacation, and I'm off vacation, and I'm focused, and I'm not focused, and I'm all over the place. I got all kind of stuff going on. And guys and dolls, I'm also a loan signing agent. So for anybody who's trying to buy a house or refinance a house, I'm doing all kind of things. So it's not even just all about entertainment. I got all kind of stuff going on. Okay. So anyways, that does it for now, everyone. And oh my gosh, the New Year's coming. I don't know if you guys have any New Year's resolutions, but you know what? That's what I'm saying. Me, I'm not waiting for the new year to get my shit together. I'm trying to get my shit together now. I'm trying to get my life together. Oh my gosh. Help me, guys. Help me. I'm trying to get my life together. Oh gosh. So anyways, that does it for now. I'm all over the place, as y'all know it. I'm just all over the place. I say this, and then next thing you know, I'm gonna be saying that because I'm just all over the goddamn crazy place. Anyways, like I just said, that does it for now. Please stay tuned for my next episode. All right, everybody.